You know, that 60 to 70 degrees breeze, 1 to 2 miles per hour out of the northwest. You know what I mean? Perfect. Somebody's going to catch a whiff of this and another. That's nice. This is a tobacco fragrance that I would love to smell on a woman. And I do love to smell it on a woman. My woman in particular. I'm going to just throw that out there. You ain't no woman out here. I need to, channel takeover. She might watch this at some point. She might be in here. I don't know. I guess she ain't coming. This is a channel takeover. I'm taking over the channel for today. This is me today. Y'all just got me. Today we're going to be talking about my top 10 niche fragrances for the fall. This is for every day. This is for gentlemen. I mean, ladies, of course, you can rock these too. But for this list, this is for the guys out there. This is what I like to wear every day. Jeans, hoodie, jeans, polo, nice fitted thermal. This is what I wear. This is what I recommend. My top 10 niche fragrances for the fall. Starting off, we're going to do an honorable mention to start off. This one is a cologne fragrance. I don't do too many cologne fragrances, okay? I really don't. But this is a really good cologne. I picked this up for like 30 bones, all right? Really good cologne. If you're a fan of Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather, I recommend you get Rare Carbon from Afnan. If you don't want to pay that Tom Ford price, and I understand, because Tom Ford be taxing, okay? This is a really good fragrance to get. This is the best clone of Ambre leather that I can find, okay? For 30 bucks as opposed to, what, 230, 260, 280, whatever Tom Ford charging these days. It's ridiculous. This is really good. You got leather, and instead of the raspberry note, they do it with rose. It's really, really, really good. And it dried down with some amber, some leather, some sandalwood. This will definitely last you 8 hours. This is no joke. Nobody's going to be able to tell. If they can tell, only the real ones know. It ain't too many of us out there. So make sure you get your hands on Rare Carbon from Afnan. This is the best Tom Ford Ombre Leather clone. So my next fragrance on this list, we're going to do from least expensive to most expensive if we're talking about full price. Of course, you can get these fragrances on discounters, which is what I recommend you do. Save yourself a little bit of change. But this first one is fire. It's worth way more than what I paid for it. I think I only paid like 70 bucks for it. This one right here is a house that not too many people are going to talk about. All right. If they do talk about this house, they're going to talk about Kurkdjian, which is an awesome fragrance. I do have a bottle of that. But from this house, this is called Serge Lutens Ambre Sultan right here. Okay. This right here is an amber scent. We're not going to do a fall list and not talk about amber. That has to happen. So we're just going to get this out the way real quick. This is spicy vanillic amber right here in a bottle. I mean, look at the juice on this. This just screams amber. That's exactly what it is. It's a little green. It's got some angelica in it. I think it's got the note of myrtle in it, which, I mean, of course we know what myrtle is. Myrtle is a green leaf from a tree. That's what you need to know. That's all you need to know. I'm not the type of guy that's going to go on to 23 different notes for every fragrance. But what you need to know about this, it will project on you a little bit. I'd say this will get you 4 feet, depending on how much you spray. This will get you at least 4 feet, and it will last you 6 to 8 hours. Trust me on this. Fall, every day. Nobody's going to be mad at you if you're wearing something ambery, vanillic, and then you throw that little bit of spice in there. That gives it a little bit of a different feel. Damn, this is good. So the next fragrance on this list, I absolutely love this one. When I spray it and wear it on myself, and then I take my clothes that I was wearing that day to the cleaners, the lady at the dry cleaners always comments, like, this one smells good. If I'm wearing the fragrance, somebody always comments, that smells good. This fragrance, I would pay full price for, okay? If it was at a discount, I would love it even more. But this is a perfect 10 out of 10. Again, I would pay full price for it. This is tobacco, lavender, some sandalwood, musk, a dash of oud, but you don't pick up on the oud at all until the dry down. This thing is aromatic. It will project on you, but it's not going to kill you. It's not going to overpower you at all. This fragrance is Soul Café from Savoir, Faire. Okay. This is, man, look, listen to me. That atomizer. This right here. You can wear this every day. You can wear this to the office. You can wear this on a date. I'm going to prove this for a date. You can do it. Ain't nobody going to be mad at you. In fact, people going to love you even more. This is a lesser known niche house. It's out of Atlanta, Georgia. I think the perfumer is Chris Classic. This is a 10 out of 10. I've got more than a few 10 out of 10s in my collection. This is one I will buy again and pay full price. I think full price, it was like $150, I think. Worth it. Worth it. Check it out. Please check it out. If you get a bottle and you're mad at it, it's on you. This ain't got nothing to do with me. But Savoir Faire, Soul Café. That cafe is because it's got a note of coffee, a dash of coffee, but it's not a coffee fragrance. This is amazing. I would rock this casual wear. This is great. Please get your nose on this. So this next fragrance, I heard a couple YouTubers talking about this. All right. And I'm like, what is all the hype about? I found it for a good price on fragrancebuy.ca. Okay. I haven't been disappointed at all with this fragrance. Okay. This is from another lesser known house, but I think it's going to gain some popularity. Now, this is the Eau de Parfum concentration. This is called Triumph of Bacchus from Argos. Listen to me. If you've heard of Carlisle from Parfums de Marly, and y'all know I love me some Parfums de Marly. All right. Parfums de Marly can do no wrong, in my opinion. All right. If you've heard of Red Tobacco from Maison, this is another version. This is a little bit better than Red Tobacco. I think it's on the same level as Carlisle. It could be a little bit better. Actually, for the price, I would probably go with this one. But this, man, it's got apple and saffron and rum up top. And then it's got some patchouli and some vanilla, amber, musk, and a dry down. If you haven't seen the similarities, you're going to see some tonka, some amber, vanilla, and dry downs of a lot of fall bangers, okay? That's just what it is. That's how it dries down. That's what gives it some longevity. This will last you 8 to 10 hours. No joke. I swear to you. It is beast mode, okay? Couple sprays is all you need. If you do 5, 6 sprays, good luck. Somebody might be mad at you, but they're going to be mad at you because you smell so good. But you smell too good and you're too overpowering. I wouldn't wear this to work. I wouldn't. Outside, you know you're going on a hayride. You know you're going to a haunted house. You know you're just going to be out bobbing for apples. I don't know what y'all do in the fall. Pumpkin picking. This is really good for that. This is Triumph of Bacchus by Argos. This is beautiful. Wonderful. I would check it out. The bottle, if somebody's robbing your house, you can throw this bottle at them. It's going to knock them out. I swear. This bottle, this person downstairs mad already. Bottle heavy, high quality. Check it out. So this next fragrance is from a brand that I absolutely love. I think it's competing for the most fragrances from any particular niche brand in my collection. I haven't been disappointed by any of the fragrances from this brand. Actually, every time I get one, I'm just stunned. My least favorite is like a 7.58 from this house. That's just my opinion. But this fragrance right here, we're going to take it into a more classy direction right now. Okay, this is for if you want to dress it up a little bit, just a little bit. And when I say dress it up a little bit, I'm talking about button up. You want to throw on a blazer, still casual. But you want to throw on a blazer, you know, just to give it that classy look. You're going to need a fougere, baby. You're going to need a fougere. And this is a B612 from Nishane. Okay. This right here, a little bit green, but it is a spicy fougere. Okay. It is got that kind of barbershop feel. Okay. Definitely get some lavender at the top, a little bit of black pepper. You can tell when there's oak moss in the fragrance. You will be able to smell that. And this definitely has that oak moss. It's got more of that classic feel, but it's modern. So this is what we call a modern day fougere. Okay, that's the back of the bottle. This is the front. Got that little horse insignia in the back. Nishane is just very classy. Okay. That greenness comes from that cypress note that you get up top. But I love this one. I really love fougères. I don't wear a lot of suits and ties. Just don't have a need for it. My profession doesn't call for it. So I think for a suit and tie occasion, fougères are great. But if you want to throw on a blazer and still be casual, you can definitely rock a fougère. This is not for the t-shirt. This is not for the hoodie. This is for a little bit of a dressier look. Still casual, but you mean business too. I would get Nishane B612. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about next is a fragrance from a house that you don't hear about too much. Okay, this house creates classy fragrances. This is for the classic gentleman, the classic woman, but this fragrance is strictly for men. Okay, this is, in my opinion, this is what a man's man is going to smell like. Okay, it's definitely green, definitely a little spicy. It does not project a lot, but it does give that classy vibe, okay? This is perfect for the workplace. Perfect for the workplace. You working indoors in an office, if somebody's gonna be mad at this, it's them. Trust me, it's not you. It's probably gonna be that person that's allergic to every scent on the planet, except for air. They're damn near allergic to air. You spray something that's literally labeled air, they're gonna complain about it. That's the only way I can see you getting complaints on this fragrance. It's from that person, and you know who I'm talking about. Everybody has that one person in their office space that are like, I can't wear shit around her. I can't wear shit around, because always complaining. This is a really good fragrance, okay? This has got hemlock, fir. This has got all the green tree notes. This is woody. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. When I got my hands on this fragrance, I bought a decant, and I was like, oh, this full bottle worthy. Full bottle worthy. This is for the more mature gentleman, okay? This is not for 25 and below, unless you're a mature 25 and below, okay? If you're 18, don't touch this, okay? Like I said, this fragrance right here, I got to get my tester strip. I almost lost the tester strip. This is called Ormonde Man from Ormonde Jayne. Okay, I took the cap off, put it back on full presentation. Boom. Classy bottle. This is another high quality bottle. Okay, presentation from this house. Wonderful. Okay. Oh man, it's got bergamot and pink pepper at the top. That's what you're hit with first, and it's beautiful. The greens in this fragrance are so gorgeous. You can't be mad at this. And this one will last you 4 to 6 hours, okay? It's not a projector at all, but when somebody gets up on you, you're going to hear, that's nice. What is that? My response is something that you ain't got, okay? This is something that you, or if you're a lady that's watching, your man needs to get. It's called Ormonde Man, okay? This is the eau de parfum. I think they've got an extrait. I don't know what that smells like. I can't comment on it. This is all you need right here, though. This is classy. If you're 30 and above and you're looking at niche fragrances to buy and you're a classy gentleman, suit and tie, or you wear a button up every day, maybe a blazer, maybe an overcoat, something like that, you need to have this fragrance in your collection. I don't want to hear nothing about it. You need to have it. There's no excuse. This is a British house, and they did this one perfectly. This is beautiful. I will always have this in my collection. Plus, I'm getting older, so I need some classy fragrances in this one. This is not a room filler. Nobody's going to be mad. I know I've been talking about this for a long time, but I really, really enjoy this fragrance. This is great. This is Ormonde Man from Ormonde Jayne. All right. So on to some freshies. Okay. I do have a fresh one coming up. This one, I like to call this perfect for a transitional season. It's not great for the winter. It's not great for the summer, but it's perfect for spring and fall. Okay. And I say that because it's got a note of cinnamon in it. This fragrance is called Amyris Homme from MFK or Maison Kurkdjian. Okay, this is the eau de toilette, the EDT version. There's an X-straight version as well. That one's very good, very similar. They're not too different. My lady happened to like the EDT better, so that's why I focused on the EDT instead of the X-straight. But this one right here, it's fresh. It's got some orange in it. It's one of the most slept on in the house. Okay, MFK has some bangers. You may have heard of Grand Savoir. You may have heard of Baccarat Rouge 540. If you haven't heard of that, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I don't know where you've been, but everybody knows about Baccarat Rouge 540, okay? Or you've smelled a fragrance that has copied Baccarat Rouge 540. Francis Kurkdjian, master perfumer, he does his thing, okay? The man is dope. I love his creations. But this one right here, most slept on in the house. Trust me on this. Fellas, in typical MFK style, he threw some saffron in here. Okay. Saffron, orange, sandalwood, some tonka, a little bit of cinnamon. Listen to me. Listen. This is perfect. I would pay for this again. This is one that I don't know why. I just kept getting samples, kept using the samples. I'm like, I need to get that. Never pulled the trigger. And I finally ended up pulling the trigger. And I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at this at all. Again, another one you can wear to the office. You can wear it during the daytime. This is for more of your like sunnier fall days. You know, that 60 to 70 degrees breeze. 1 to 2 miles per hour out of the northwest. You know what I mean? Perfect. Somebody's going to catch a whiff of this and another. That's nice. You're going to need this in your collection. I would definitely get it. Okay. Try it out. Get a decan of it. I swear by this. I love it. I'm not going to have this in my collection. I don't know why it took me so long to pull the trigger on this, but it was worth it in my opinion. I'll get it again. Next time it might be the X-straight. Who knows? But this is Amyris Homme from MFK. I highly recommend this. All right. My scent of the day. Can't go wrong with this. This was the first 10 out of 10 niche fragrance that I purchased. Very first 10 out of 10. One that I will pay full price for. Okay. Heavily regarded as probably the best tobacco fragrance on the market. It's smooth, it's sweet. All you need to know about this, tobacco, honey, lavender. That's what you need to know about this. It's perfect, it's smooth, it's done to perfection. Here, I'm gonna give you the full presentation. This is 1861 Naxos by Xerjoff. This fragrance can't do any wrong, all right? For me, this is a nice sized dent because I've got so many fragrances. I've had this for a year and a half, 2 years, probably 2 years. This is a nice sized dent for me because I don't wear the same fragrance 2 days in a row. It's very difficult for me to wear that because I've got so many. But this right here, the bottle was perfect. The juice is perfect. That nice frosted bottle right here. This is another one. You could throw this at a burglar if they come in your house. It's not sleep, knocking him right out. All right, I'll spray this. Let me show you what we're working with. This right here. Look at that atomizer. All right. This is sweet and smooth. Sweet and smooth. You're gonna see tobacco fragrances for the fall. I don't doubt that. You're gonna see fragrances with some honey. But where they separated was they threw that lavender in there. Made it a little bit more aromatic, okay? This is perfectly unisex. Perfectly unisex. So it doesn't matter who throws this on, you're going to smell great. Ladies, get this for your man. If you get it for your man, you're getting it for yourself too. Trust me on this. I guarantee. This is a tobacco fragrance that I would love to smell on a woman. And I do love to smell it on a woman. My woman in particular. I'm going to just throw that out there. You ain't no woman out here. I need to, channel takeover. She might watch this at some point. She might be in here. I don't know. But 10 out of 10, I'll pay full price for this. Okay? Trust me on this. Get it. Xerjoff 1861 Naxos. You won't be disappointed. If you're disappointed, send me the bottle. Send it to me. Okay? Send it to me. Somebody gonna love it. If you don't love it, it might be you. All right? Again, Naxos. Get it. Look at that. Look at that on the box, on the back of the bottle. Look at that. Just beautiful. Quality. All right. Now, this one was my introduction into this particular house. This particular house is actually created to make fragrances for royalty, for kings, queens, sultans, things of that nature. All right. This fragrance is no slouch. This house is no slouch. When they put out a fragrance, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a banger. 9 times out of 10, it's going to perform. I don't have a fragrance from this house that performs less than 6 hours. Okay. You're going to get your money's worth. You can probably find this one at a discounter. I think I paid full price for it, and I'll do it again. I might call this one a 10 out of 10 as well. This is gorgeous. This one right here is honey, incense, blackberry. That's what you need to know, okay? Of course I love honey. I'll put honey on anything. Cindy will tell you. I'll put honey on anything. But this fragrance right here introduced me to the note of incense, okay? Sometimes incense can be a little bit too much. Sometimes it can be done just right. But in this fragrance, it's perfect. This is called Jubilation XXV from Amouage. And this is the for men version, of course. I don't know what the female version smells like, but they got a nice magnetic cap on here. All right, this is high quality. This is high quality juice right here. Look at the juice. The juice is gold. The label, this is metal right here. This is not plastic. This is metal. There's some cedar in here too, but with Amouage, with this fragrance, it's got too many notes to name. But like I said, the notes that you need to know: blackberry, honey, incense. They do a lot of fragrances with incense. That's typical Amouage fashion, okay? Frankincense, to be exact. We ain't talking about baby Jesus. Yes, there's myrrh in this fragrance too. Again, this is beautiful. This smells like it was made for a king. But you can wear it casually, but you're going to smell like you should be sitting on a throne. You should have on a gold crown. Somebody should be at their knees asking you for something, whatever it is, when you're wearing this fragrance. This is going to stay in my collection right here. It's going to stay. I guarantee you nobody's going to smell like you, because a lot of people don't know about this. If you're in FragCom, yeah, sure, you're going to know about it. Talking to other people who know about fragrances, know about niche fragrances, they're going to know about Jubilation 25. If they don't, walk away. They don't know what they're talking about. Walk away. But Jubilation 25 is an absolute hitter. I would get it again and again and again. All right. This one, in typical Amouage fashion, will last you 8 hours at least. It will. And it will project decently. I would say about 3 to 4 feet. Definitely. And it will give you a nice sillage, which is that scent bubble. When you leave a room, it's going to follow you. People, who was that? Is he still here? Nah, he left the room 10 minutes ago. Yeah, Jubilation 25, baby. Get it in your collection. Ladies, get it for your man. Men, rock it around your ladies. And last but not least, and I will say not least one more again, because it is definitely a banger. When this came out, everybody fell in love with it. Everybody in Fragcom, this is dope, but it reminded us of a different fragrance, okay? Another fragrance from a sister house. You've heard that it reminds you of Oud for Greatness from Initio, which is also a banger. Also another one that could have been on this list easily. I don't have a bottle. I don't have a full bottle of that because I'm trying to cut down on redundancy. So when I say that, I mean I don't want something that smells exactly like something else and then get another one that smells exactly like something else. However, the fragrance from this house, y'all know I love this house. It had to be on this list. It had to be on this list. This is from Parfums de Marly. If you haven't guessed already, you knew it was coming. This is Haltane, okay? This is Haltane. This one right here. Listen to me. This has got oud, leather, praline. It's got some lavender up top. A little bit, a dash, just a dash of citrus. This is a man's fragrance right here, okay? This leather right here. Oh my goodness. This just smells like grown ass man right here. This is not for the teenagers. This ain't for the faint at heart. This one could wear you instead of you wearing it, okay? Check out that atomizer right there. The day I got it, I wore it. It was my son of the day. The day I got it in the mail, I'm throwing this on. This is, I think we went to the zoo. I usually will put out a few fragrances for Cindy to choose from. I put out some bangers next to this one. Some bangers. She was like, nah, wear the new one. I like that one. Listen. I like this one over Oud for Greatness. I feel like it's a little bit smoother, and I like that little bit of praline in it. I love that. That little bit of sweetness in there just sets it on fire. I love this fragrance. I found it for a good deal. I think originally it's like $4 something. I want to say it's around $4.05, $4.10. I got it for like very low twos, like $2.09 or something like that from a discounter from I think fragrancebuy.ca. Check it out, man. You will not be disappointed. It's gonna be magical in the air. Nobody is going to be mad at you at all. This thing is except for that one. That one. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We already talked about him or her. They're angry all the damn time. You can't even have a Glade plug-in around this person, okay? You can't have nothing. Nothing. Except for that person. Everybody's gonna love it. Parfums de Marly, Haltane. Get your hands on it. That's it. This is the takeover. Let Cindy know how I did. She might not get the channel back. So it'll be Cindy K. Jones. And y'all gonna see me. So don't get mad. Get glad. Smell good. I'll see y'all next time.